What's up, everybody? It is me, Mr. Henrik Fan, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is another episode of the Nascar Diecast unboxing series, episode 32. Today's video, we are unboxing 12 cars, so let's go ahead and begin. So, again, it's about a third of my cars I got this episode were on air, but most of them, again, were off air because I just not had much luck this year, so, and every time I've actually found something decent, I didn't bring it, so sorry, but, yeah, if that's my explanation of why there's not been many treasure huntings this year, is because my luck this year's been awful. But let's go and begin with the on-air pickups. So, the first car I got is the 2018 Chase Elliott Napa. The second car I got is the 2018 Alex Bowman Nationwide. The third car I got is the 2018 Austin Dillon Dow. The fourth car I got is the 2018 Brad Keselowski Discount Tire. The fifth car I got, and the last car I got on air, is the 2018 Kevin Harvick Mobile 1. The rest of these I did not get on tape. The first car I got off tape is the 2018 Paul Menard Motorcraft, whatever, Quick Lane. Next car I got is the 2018 Ryan Blaney Menard / Duracell. Next car I got is the 2018 Darrell Wallace Jr. STP. The next car I got is the 2018 Eric Almirola Smithfield. The next car I got is the 2018 Clint Boyer Haas. The 11th car I got is the 2018 Danica Patrick GoDaddy. And finally, the 2018, and this is the most recent car I got this the other day, Ryan Blaney PBG Paints. Whoa. Whoops. Well, while I figure this situation out, I'll see you guys when I unbox my first car after I get this situation out. Alright, I just unboxed the first car, which is the 2018 Chase Elliott Napa Auto Parts. Before I show off the car, here's the magnet I got. Alright, here's the car. Alright, I have to say, this is a nice paint scheme. I don't think it was the best when they first revealed the cars. I don't think this was the best one, but this was easily a nice one, though. The one thing I don't like about this diecast is, you see all this glitter, all that sparkles, like you can see. It is not, I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't know why they had to do that, but I don't know, but I don't really like it that much. But other than that, I really like this car. So if you're a Chase Elliott fan, pick up this one immediately. Or if you're a diecast collector in general, pick it up. I'd recommend it. So yeah, let's go ahead and go down to the second car. Alright, I just unboxed my second car, hold on, which is the 2018 Alex Bowman Nationwide Insurance. So here's the car. Alright, I forgot to show off the magnet. There you go. There, okay. Alright, this was the best car out of all the ones revealed on their first day. I really like this paint scheme. I know people are going to say the black number made it worse. I mean, I can get it, but honestly, I just think it makes it look sort of better, honestly. Just in my opinion, of course. But I really like this paint scheme. So I had to pick it up the first day I saw it. But again, like the Chase Elliott, there's some glitter, sparkles, whatever that is. I still don't like it. It looks better on the Bowman though than does Elliott, so. But it still doesn't look all that great, so. But other than that, I'd recommend picking up this car if you haven't. Probably have right about now, but if you've not, I'd recommend picking this one up. Let's go ahead and go to the third car. Alright, I just unboxed the third car, which is the 2018 Brad Keselowski Discount Tire. Before I show off the car, here's the card. I will only show off on this one because basically the rest of them are the exact same thing except just different colors. Alright, here's the car. Okay, hold on. I'm going to push this one a little bit back. Okay. I'm going to do that. Alright. Nice paint scheme again. I've always liked the Discount Tire car. I think it looks nice on the Ford Fusion. I really like it. It looks better than it does in Xfinity, in my opinion. I'm kind of excited to see what this looks like on the new Mustang. I'm quite intrigued. Because I really like the Discount Tire car on the 2 car. The 22, I only got 1 car because it was the same thing. But I really like it on the 2 version, though. I think it's better than the 22 version. So, I really like it. If you don't really like it, you don't have to get it. But it's just my opinion, so I recommend picking it up if you've not gotten already, if you're a Brad fan or a diecast collector, as I said. Definitely worth picking up. So yeah, let's go and go to the 4th car. Alright, I just unboxed my 4th car, which is the 2018 Austin Dillon Dow. Before I show off the car, here is the magnet. Apparently it's paper and magnet, so I don't know. It's better than the paper though. The other one I got for like the Harvick and the Menard. I think it looks better. Alright, here's the car. Alright, I know you guys are going to question my opinion on the finish of the Daytona 500 earlier this year. And I'm going to make this long story short. I think it was a hard-fought racing till the end. And it was not the best way to end the race, but it made it very interesting. And I don't believe that he should have gone. I think he shouldn't have gone as much hate as he did get. He deserved some hate, but not all of it should be on him. And this is coming from a guy who loves, like, hard-fought racing and all that. I think we should give him a little bit of a break. That's just my opinion. I know everyone's opinion is different, but I think he should not get as much hate as he did, even though he didn't perform at all the rest of the year, unfortunately. But, yeah. Alright, let's go and go to the 5th car. Alright, I just unboxed the 5th car, which is the 2018 Kevin Harvick Mobile 1. Apparently, I was wrong with what I said about him having the paper. I guess he has the magnet, and Menard has the paper version. So, let's go and go to the car, though. I won't show it again. Alright. I really liked the Sonoma race when I had on the last episode. If you've not had that, I'd recommend checking that out. But I had to get a clean version of this car too, because I kind of like this paint scheme. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. So, and I kind of would like to have a clean version of this car and not just a race version. So I decided to get this along with the Brad and Dillon, so yeah, nice paint scheme, recommend buying it. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the 6th car. Alright, I just unboxed my 6th car, which is the 2018 Paul Menard Motorcraft. So, here's the car. Alright. If I had to say my thoughts, I like the paint scheme. The scheme is iconic. Always, Wood Brothers, iconic team. But I will say about Paul Menard, because we're going to talk about him. This year, he had so much potential this year, but it's been unfortunate. That's the best way I can put it this year for Paul Menard. It's just unfortunate. He kind of had the car. It's just, if he didn't just blown engines and not wreck as much, he would have probably been in the chase. So, unfortunate for him. If he was just more consistent and less DNFs, pretty much is what I'm trying to say is. But, yeah, nice paint scheme as always. Recommend picking it up if you don't have this car. And, yeah, let's go ahead and go to the 7th car. Alright, I just unboxed the 7th car, which is the 2018 Ryan Blaney Menard / Duracell. Before I show off the car, here is the hood I got. Alright, here's the car. Alright, I know some people question, why am I known as Mr. Hendrick fan, but I also like Blaney and Larson? Well, I will answer those to you right now. I'll start with him first, because that's who we're going to talk about, Ryan Blaney. 1, he's an excellent driver. 2, he's from my home state of Ohio. And 3, I've always liked Dave Blaney as well. He's always been one of my favorite underdog drivers that didn't really 100% get the ride they deserved, but that's another topic for another day. So, for those 3 reasons, I love Ryan Blaney. As for Larson, I remember him running for Autism Speaks. For those who you don't know, I do have autism. And seeing Larson win that car in that truck at Rockingham just made me smile and happy. And I gained so much respect for him after that race, and I'm still a fan of his today. Even comparing him to Jeff Gordon, it just shows so much why I love Larson. So, those would be the reasons why I am a fan of Blaney and Larson. And Hendrick, I've always been a Hendrick fan. I liked Jeff, Jimmy, Mark Martin, Dale Jr., Casey Kane, Terry Labonte. But, anyways, that explains that. There goes all your questions. Anyways, this car is a really nice car. It's the classic yellow submarine car. Penske's always ran yellow submarine cars, and it looks good in any series. Especially IndyCar for me, personally. But, really nice car. Recommend picking it up. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to the next car. Alright, I just unboxed my 8th car, which is the 2018 Darrell Wallace Jr., aka Bubba Wallace STP. Before I show off the car, here is the magnet. Alright, here's the car. Alright. I have to say, this car is really nice. But man, I gotta say, I feel sorry for Bubba this season. He's not had the season he expected. Honestly, I really feel bad for him, honestly. Hopefully next season he can rebound for sure. I really hope he does, but anyways, nice paint schemes. Recommended. Not the best car he's ran this year. I don't have the best car he ran this year, but in my opinion, but it's otherwise a nice paint scheme, so I really like it. If you're a Bubba fan, pick it up. It's really nice. It's worth it. And yeah, let's go ahead and go to the 9th car. Alright, I just unboxed the 9th car, which is the 2018 Eric Almirola Smithfield. before I show off the car, here is the magnet I got. Alright, here's the car. Alright, now we're talking about the other guy that was in that Daytona 500 accident, Eric Almirola. I will say though, even though Dylan just didn't deserve as much hate as he did get, I do legit feel bad for Eric Almirola. I really do. Like, he has every reason to be heartbroken after that finish because, I mean, can you blame him though? I mean, I would be in both situations. I would be really aggressive, but if it was me in his situation, I also would be really sad and heartbroken, knowing it's the Daytona 500. But outside of that, this is not the best paint scheme, but it is a nice paint scheme, nothing less. It could be better. I kind of missed the blue, the Smithfield blue on this one though. I kind of do. But it's not a bad car. I mean, I recommend if you're an Eric Almirola fan, Diecast collector, but it was not a bad paint scheme, so I decided to get it because it's not a bad paint scheme, but it's also an Eric Almirola car, and I don't really have many of his, so I decided, other than maybe a couple 43s, but don't have a ton of his, but decided to get. So anyways, let's go ahead and go to the 10th car. Alright, I just unboxed my 10th car, which is the 2018 Clint Bowyer Haas. But before I show off the car, here is the magnet I got. Alright, here's the car. Alright, man, what a season Clint Bowyer's had. Like, this is probably one of the best rebounds I've seen in a while. Like, going from 0 wins from 2013 or 14, or even 2012 even. I think it is 2012. Charlotte, yeah, I think it was 2012 Charlotte, but from then to just coming back with 4 wins, like, that is pretty dang good. Like, good job, Clint. Like, I'm proud of you for that. Like, a nice rebound with 4 wins too, I think. So recall me if that's not right, but I think it was like 3-4 wins. So that's what I think. But anyways, nice paint scheme. Really happy he's rebounded after his winless streak for a long time. Long time is long story short, but the scheme's okay. Again, I don't think it's one of his better paint schemes, but it's nonetheless not a bad scheme, so I'd recommend picking it up. So yeah, let's go ahead and go down to the 11th car. Alright, I just unboxed the 11th car, which is the 2018 Danica Patrick GoDaddy Last Ride. But before I show off the car, here is the magnet, not magnet, but plastic hood I got. My bad. But anyways, here's the car. Alright, I want to talk about 2 things. One, let's talk about the car. Great paint scheme. I definitely recommend getting this car and her Indy car. I don't have it at the moment, but when I have a shot, I definitely will take it. Like, I will definitely take it for sure. It's really cool to have. And 2, I'm not the biggest fan of Danica, but even if you're not a fan of Danica like myself, you gotta give her credit for she is definitely the biggest name for women in NASCAR, and I definitely respect that for her especially. She wasn't the first to do it. It was Sarah Christian in, I believe, 1948, but she definitely made the biggest impact in women in NASCAR. So I gotta give her credit for that. And hopefully people like Haley, the woman like Haley Deegan, Natalie Decker, Lillian Munter could do just as good, or if not better, than Danica. I think Hailie Deegan especially has a huge future ahead of her. And I wish them all the best, man. They all definitely have potential, but we'll stop about that for now. And we'll go ahead and move on to the last car. So, let me go ahead and get that unboxed. Alright, I just unboxed my last car, which is the 2018 Ryan Blaney PBG paints. But before I show off the car, here is the magnet. Alright, here's the car. All I gotta say is this is easily his best paint scheme of the year as a Blaney fan. And when I saw Cindric run this at Mid-Ohio, I was so stoked. Because I love the PPG paint car. I loved it when Lagana ran, I loved it when Ryan Blaney ran, and I loved it when I saw it in person with Austin Cindric running it. It was just... It's an awesome paint scheme on anything. It really is. And I love the creativity they used for this car. I mean, I could have gone last year's, but I couldn't because it was sold out everywhere. So, I decided to wait on Ryan Blaney's, and boy, I'm glad I did. Because this is such an awesome paint scheme. Definite recommend for me. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Make sure you leave a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!